Hello everyone, I'm back with another video. I hope everyone has been doing amazing and great. I was on a trip for 2 weeks, so I went on vacation, then again I left for 2 weeks. I came back finding that some of my plants, well, not a lot of them, all of them are doing pretty good. My daughter did take good care of my plants, so I'm not putting any kind of blame on this on her. I have a plant that my Commingi that's not doing very well. Assuming that it probably just did dry out for too long, and I was thinking that it would be fine for whatever time, so that's totally my fault. I did go ahead already and take a couple of cuttings which already have roots on them, and I have them in water, and I'm going to take a few more off of it today because I feel like it's just going downhill. I don't feel like it's going to recover, to be honest with you, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I have my Crowley Splash. I'm going to repot this little guy because it's in a really small little pot, and I feel like it's grown so much since I gotten it and may benefit from a bigger pot. I also have my Induensis Hoya here, which is growing a lot, and I feel like this one can also benefit from a bigger pot as well. So yeah, I just love the leaves of this one. It's so cool. They're kind of wavy little leaves, which is why I got it. I really don't know what the blooms look like, and I'm hoping that I can get some blooms on that one day and see what they look like. But yeah, and I'm also thinking I'm going to repot my Monstera Starcon because, did I say that right? My Constellation. My gosh, I'm losing it. I think I'm going to go ahead and repot that one because I swear that one is like way overdue. Let me show you. I'm losing it, y'all. It's been so long, it feels like, since I've done plant videos. And it's crazy because once you don't do plant videos for a while, you're like, oh, I don't want to do them anymore. It's like I want to do them, but you get lazy. Just put it that way. But trying to get back into other things here. So I have this Tycon. I called it a Starcon. That's what I did. Oh my gosh. Anyway, excuse me as I'm forgetting my plant names. But all these roots are growing out crazy. Look at that. And I think it's time for a bigger pot. What do y'all think? I think it is. Also, look at all those ramen noodles. There are ramen noodles growing out everywhere. So I think I'm going to move this one up into a 6-inch because that is a 5 if I have a 6. If not, it's going into a 7. But I have a 6. I get these pots and sometimes, oh my gosh, they're so hard to get off. Like they're stuck to each other or like really stuck in there and it's hard to get them out. I got it. Okay. What, Abby? What? All right. And I think, oh yeah, it'll still fit. It'll still fit in here. Look at that. Kind of, but it's going to fit. That's going to be its home. Okay, so this and this, this one is just a tad bit bigger. I don't want to move it up anymore just because I'm a little afraid it'll get root rot. I do know that Tycons are prone to root rot, so I'm kind of like, oh no. I may just try to stuff these little roots inside and just see how it goes. But yeah. And I'm going to get this one done first out of all these other ones. So I do have my drink with me today, tea to go as usual, and I did set the vibe. And then I have extra caffeine because I'm tired. But anyway, let's get away from all that tiredness and start with some repots here. Why don't we? Oh, let me move you guys down so you can see what I'm doing as usual. Okay. So I do have my regular soil that I do just mix up on my own as usual. I am planning on starting to try different types of soils just because I think I want to try something different. I also need to get more trellis, Hoya trellises and all that for my plants. I just made a big mess. And yeah, so as I am making a big mess here, I don't want to put too much soil at the bottom. You know, guys, I might be able to maybe even just go up one more. We'll see how this one fits. Because even though I kind of don't want to, because I know these are prone to root rot, I'm thinking it might maybe do okay. Yeah, so we went on a trip and we went to Portland for 2 weeks. It was because my husband's job. So I was able to go with him, which was awesome. And I went and we went out. We went to go to Crater Lake. And we went to Cannon Beach while we're out there, which is not far from Portland. And so we did enjoy our time there. It was fun. We tried some different foods, and that was nice. When we're over there at Cannon Beach, there's a pizza place. It's called Feta Pizza. Oh my gosh, that was like the best pizza I've ever had. Like ever had. Seriously. Okay, this pot will be fine. And I recommend for sure, if you're ever in Cannon Beach, in that area, and you love pizza like me and my husband do, we're pizza fanatics, please try Feta Pizza. It's so good. It's a small little joint place. A small little, small place. It's just small. And it had like 5 tables in there. And the day we went was on a Sunday. So I don't know if it was because it was Sunday or what, but they did close early that day. But so glad we were able to dine in. And everyone's so nice there. And so we did go in and enjoy ourselves some good pizza, you guys. That was like the best pizza I've ever had, like no joke. We went down to Crater Lake and it was so beautiful. The scenery is just amazing. And I would love to go back over there again. It was like a really quick weekend type thing, because my husband had his work stuff through the week, and so we couldn't spend more time out there, but we definitely wanted to. So yeah, I wanted to go see the waterfalls in Portland, but I didn't get to. So maybe if I do get to go with him again or whatever, maybe I'll be able to go see that. And it was nice. It was a nice little trip. 2 weeks. It felt like I was gone forever though. And definitely something I would love to go back there again. And it was fun. It was really fun. It was worth it. So yeah. Oh, I had voodoo donuts for the first time. I had never had voodoo donuts. That's because we have voodoo donuts here in Texas, but I don't really travel down to like the areas they have it much. We usually just go to we go to Port Aransas and Corpus a lot. And so I don't think they have one down there. I think the places they have is San Antonio and Austin, and we don't really go that way much. But it was really good. The donuts they're not the best donuts, but they are good. And when we tried them out, they were fresh, and I didn't get the real sweet ones because I don't like a lot of sugary stuff on my donuts, because then it gives me like a headache. So I have to be careful, and plus thyroid and all that. I have to be careful with all the carbs. But they are big donuts and fresh donuts. I just got the raspberry Romeo, just like it's pretty much like just a filled donut. It was good. So that was nice. And I had to get a shirt. I did. You'll probably see me wear it here sometimes on my videos. But it was so fun. So it looks like this pot's going to be perfect for the Tycon. I feel like I was able to fit the roots inside, and it also has space to grow, but it's not like too much where it's going to get root rot. So that's why I went ahead and left this one here. And I didn't really want to disturb the roots, so I just put it in from its old pot into this new one. And then I'm just settling the soil right now. So that way there's not a lot of air pockets or anything like that in here. I haven't bought any new plants lately because I think I have plenty of plants right now. And I feel like my house is just not, it's gotten to that point where I'm like, okay, I have to stop. I have to calm down and not buy anymore. There are some plants that I would love to have, some other Hoyas and stuff like that. But what I'm doing is if I lose a plant, then I'll just replace it. I know I hate losing my plants, but it happens. So especially with my begonias. And so when I lose plants, I'll try to replace them with something else. Because usually I don't like to get the same plant again unless I'm really in love with it and I really want to try and regrow that plant again. I have my Solanum oleanum, which doesn't look very good either right now. That one didn't look good before I left. It's struggling and I have no clue why. It's like alive, but it's not fully alive. It's crazy. It's hard to explain. I'll show you here in a minute if I don't forget, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I think I'm going to take a cutting off of it and try to grow it out, just in case. Oh, actually, I can put this one back in here. So I have been, the heck is that? Oh man, I thought that was a millie there for a second. I was about to flip, but no, it's not a millie. Okay, good. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, so it's been raining a lot over here and I've been able to collect a lot of rainwater. So I've been using a lot of rainwater for my plants as well, which is really cool. I think making a rainwater bucket outside was like one of the best things I could have ever done. I want to do a second one, but I just don't know if I am yet because the area that I have this other one, I have my trash can right next to it. And I don't just want to randomly set out another bucket in the middle of nowhere. So that's the only reason why, but it would be nice to have a second rainwater bucket. I don't know, guys. I think this one don't really need a repot. Look at that. I think this one's actually okay still in its little pot. But I do want to see the roots. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in a clear one, just so that way I can get a better view of the root system. And I'll just put it in one of these older pots. That's what I'll do. I just pour the same soil it has in there and here. Because I feel like the root system's still not big enough yet for me to actually change it out, so I don't want to do that yet. All right. But I will put it in a clear pot. So this one is a Corona Splash. This one has grown pretty fast for me, I could say. It's doing really well. I haven't had no issues with it. Seems like it's a pretty easy going Hoya. I also have a Corona Black in my room that is doing so good. And I haven't had no issues with that one either. And I think that one would have flowered by now, but I don't think it's getting enough light. And that's why it's not doing its thing. It does have a peduncle on it right now, but I don't think it's going to do anything, to be honest. So maybe in the future. But yeah, just put that one in a little clear pot. And then we'll check this little guy. From what I'm seeing on the outside, it might not need anything either with this one. And this one has actually been doing really well for me here too still. So I'm kind of like iffy. I've been iffy with this one. It's like I see a little bit of roots, but I'm not sure if it's because the roots are just small. But let's check it. Try not to disturb it too much. Oh, let me see. No, I think it's fine still. So I think I'm just gonna stick this one back in and try just to put some of this soil back in it. I think it's good still for a while. So I do have some rehabs of my begonia maculata, and I forgot the name of my other one, but I have a few begonias in my kitchen, and I kind of just want to put them all together in one pot. I am iffy about it, but then in a way I'm like, well, maybe they'll do okay. I know that sometimes some plants have different like care, different needs, but I think they might do okay because I think they have around the same care. They are all cane begonia, and I figure, well, I could just stick them all in one pot, and it's going to be a self-watering one. So, and my other one is finally doing really well. It's getting big in the self-watering pot, and the reason why I did cut off the maculata and that other begonia was because I was afraid in those self-watering pots that they weren't going to do well, and so I kind of just wanted to get a couple cuttings just in case. And well, guess what? They're starting to do good in that pot back there. Self-watering pots. Oh my gosh, I can't do work and talk. And I just noticed it when I got back from my trip. I was like, oh wow, they're growing pretty. And begonias sometimes are they can be very, how do you call it? They can be a pain and very sensitive, and it is sometimes when you just barely touch the roots, they get cranky. So I think that's what happened when I repotted them. And that's okay. So this is my Commengii, and I'm gonna put it a little closer so you can see that they look really, it looks so sad. And these leaves are turning yellow, and it looks like it might have been overwatered or something. Maybe I overwatered it. That's not a root, but I took it out of the pot like right when I got back, and let me see. And so just checking the roots, and the roots don't break easy or anything. So I was like, well, what is going on with it? But obviously maybe it does have root rot, and I just can't tell. Usually it's easy for me to tell. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off a few more cuttings. This one blooms a lot for me, and I love the blooms on this because they smell like caramel, and oh, they're just so pretty. I don't want to lose this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and, this is so sad. This breaks my heart. Like anytime I have a plant that is not doing good, it really does. It makes me sad. But I have to think my other ones are rooting really well, so that's a plus, and it just shows that this plant is very good with rooting. I'm gonna cut a piece here and this piece here. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut, oh my gosh, this is, where am I gonna cut at? Right here. Cut right here. Get this one. And then this one. And then a piece here. It's not something I want to be doing right now, but I need to if I want to save this guy. So yeah. You can see how all these leaves are just yellow and not doing very good. Well, as I'm filling up here and pulling, the roots are kind of coming off, so I'm guessing most of it has root rot and then some of it doesn't, and then that's why, because there's only roots on this side. So I guess overwatering instead of me not watering. Okay, so usually I put all of these like cuttings, I'll stick them right there. And here, this is where I have a couple of them already and they are rooting. Let me see if I can pull these out. As you can see, if you can see those, they do have small little roots already, and I just recently did this, so it's like a week and then they started growing roots. So what I'm going to do is just stick all the others in here with these and get them rooted. Oh, but what I'm talking about as far as my begonias, while I'm here, I have this one, which I got. I wasn't sure, I don't know the name of this one because whenever I did receive it, they gave me the wrong begonia. And so, yeah, looks a little sad, just because I did forget to water it a couple of times. And so the leaves kind of started falling off. But I want to put this one with the maculata that I have right here, and then this other one that kind of looks dry because it did run low in water as well. I'm going to take some of these leaves off, but I want to put all those three together. I think it would look so cool if they do grow well together. A mixture of cane begonia would be amazing in my opinion. But yeah, that's a future thing that I do want to do. I would go ahead and do it, but I feel like this maculata don't have enough roots yet. As you can see, the roots are really tiny. I just don't feel like they're long enough. And I need to take that water out and clean it so it doesn't get root rot. But this one's ready. That one is so ready. And then, of course, the other one's in a pot, so that one would be good to go as well. So yeah, that's what I want to do. So with this, this one don't really, I'm just going to pop this leaf off right here at the bottom. And I'm just going to stick it in the water. Same with this one, and that's what I'm going to do with all of them. I'm just going to pop off the bottom leaves and then just toss them in the water. And then once they root up for me and do what I want them to do, which this one already has some roots, I will repot them up all in a pot and hopefully have a nice full David Comingii, which is the goal here. But yeah, I'll just stick them there, and it's awesome because when I stuck the other ones in here, the leaves hardened up. I mean, that's how I know they have something going, or they're root rot or whatnot, because they're just not growing. So I know these leaves will perk up some. They won't look the same because even though the other ones did harden up some, they still look a little messed up. So, but yeah, that should hopefully root for me in about a week or two. I might just leave them in there until the roots get a tad bit longer, and then I'll go ahead and repot them up. And then hopefully my begonias, I can get them in a pot too pretty soon. But yeah, I think that is it for today. If there is something else, you'll see me again here pretty soon. But I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here. I do thank you so much for watching another video of mine. And I know I've been slacking a little bit, but hopefully I can get back on the roll and get myself back on track here with my videos. But my plants are doing pretty good, and I hope to do a house tour pretty soon, or a plant tour. So that way you can see all my plants and how they're doing. But again, thank you so much for watching another video. And if you do like my content, feel free to subscribe. Don't forget to like my video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, y'all.